G'day folks, how you all doing? So I want to give you just basically an update on how I've got on with the Apocalypse train so far. I've got a lot more to add. I can't find my stuff basically. Well, I kind of know where the boxes are, all the bits and pieces, broken gantries and all the rest of it, but I just can't get to it. And so I've gone as far as I can really with what stuff I have to hand, but the rest of it will have to wait. So stay tuned, because there's something funny on here actually. Especially you, Lord Alan, you're gonna love this. Right, so zombie Z01 locomotive class type thing. Like I said, most of you, I know this is not your cup of tea, but it is bringing back childhood memories for me, being on the carpet and just doing all this sort of stuff. But yeah, it's just having a bit of a laugh with it, being a man-child. There's nothing more than that, So yeah, we added some spikes, which were cocktail sticks to the front. So like I said, I've just kept this cheap. The most expensive thing was these pack of zombies, but I've got a plan with them. If I can't get hold of a board, which I'm struggling to at the moment, so if anybody has got a 5 foot by 3 foot board or 6 foot by 3 foot board, I'll put my email into the comments. You're gonna have to be sort of in the Wiltshire area near Swindon, and come up with a really good deal, because I just literally I haven't got the money to sort of go splashing around on this project. But my daughter wants to do something, so I've got here an overwood track, so basically whatever board this overwood track will fit on, and we'll do some scenery, and like I said, just do it on the cheap basically. But so yeah, it's all painted and weathered up. And we got the next wagon, which was basically on a Hornby trying chassis, motor and all that. We've got a Fleischmann wagon, obviously had some bits of corrugated sheeting, or as army guys will know it as Wrigley tin. So yeah, again, all weathered up, painted up and everything else, and shredded up a wet wipe. Like I said, I'm just keeping this as cheap as possible. So it does look a bit crude and all the rest of it, but it's absolutely fine. The whole idea is to keep it cheap. And in there, I've got some bits, some boxes and barrels and whatnots, basic supplies to go inside, but I can't get to them. Like I said, I don't know what box they're in. But we're going to have a couple of seated soldiers on there. So basically going out on patrol. There you go, Lord Al. Lord Al's labby. That's yours. This is Squire Mark's labby, because I haven't got the money to be a lord. So Squire Mark's labby, that'll do. Obviously most of humanity's got infected, but the ones that remain still, behaving human-like and using the proper toilet. So we've got our mobile toilet with us. This is a couple of quid, this wagon, old battle space wagon, old Hornby trying wagon. Connections were knackered and everything else, so I put a 12-volt battery in and put a switch to the side, again all weathered and painted it up and everything else. Converted it a little bit. And then we've got, just behind that, like I said, it's all painted and weathered and everything, a quadruple 28mm. And obviously you've seen that wagon there, and now put a light in, and when the light flashes it means there's an impending zombie attack. So like I said, I'm just being a man-child, having a bit of a laugh. I know this is not everybody's cup of tea, I get that. But yeah, the whole idea of it is to make it literally as cheap as possible. And obviously we got some, I don't know if you can see them, the camera can kind of pick that up coming out the side. Yeah, there's some cocktail sticks or spikes. So like I said, it's all done on the cheap, and I know it's not everybody's cup of tea, and probably most of you is going to hate this. So I'm just going to give it a couple of runs to see how it looks like. Oh dear, looks like we've got a slight problem. Obviously that chassis is quite light, so what I'm going to have to do is add a lot more weight to the locomotive, because this is kind of quite heavy, especially because this has got a 9-volt battery in it, and that's got weight added into it as well, so it's struggling to basically go round. What I'm going to do, I might just so basically that's the zombie train, Apocalypse train. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to just take this wagon off a minute and just see if it will just take one wagon at least. Bit of a shame really. This is a bit of a fail. There's only just a tiny motor in there, so it's struggling a bit, even just pulling that little one. So I need to add some more weight to that, or maybe even have to just change the loco. But at the moment, just bear with me one sec. So unfortunately, the loco is just too light, so it's not going to pull any of these wagons at all. Goes around on its own, okay. But as that, it looks alright, so I definitely need to add some weight to this. And obviously do some more enhancements to this. So apologies for not being able to have it fully up and running, but it's all a bit of a trial and error really. So as I said, I'll put my email in the description. If anyone lives close by and has a board, please don't be abusive, and that is my own personal email. So yeah, thanks for watching, and let's see what I can do to get this up and running fully. See you guys. Bye. Take care. Bye.